Hi ladies, it's Karen, and I come to you now with a couple of little projects that I've done for Cassie. She's flipacano2 on YouTube, and I'll put her below. And as you know, she has a shop on artfire.com, and here's the URL. I'll also put it in a link in the description box. So last night we were talking, and she sent me some of this Rossette Trim, and I've been wanting to make a butterfly, but I don't have the butterfly Sizzix die. So and I really am not good at doing it freehand. So we were talking, and she said it would be really cool to put some of the Rossette Trim on a tag. So that's what she did. It was a great idea, and she posted a video yesterday or last night, and you should really check it out. She made the most adorable tag with her daughter, for her daughter Marley, and it just came out so sweet using this actually this color Rossette Trim. So I thought that was a great idea, and I had said, well, I don't have a butterfly die, but I do have a bird die, and so we thought that was a good idea to try that. Try using the Rossette Trim with a bird die. So that's what I've done here, and I think it came out super sweet. And this is the first time that I've ever had this trim, but I am so loving this trim because it goes so nice in the Sizzix. I mean, you don't have to pass it through the Sizzix 2 and 3 times, it cuts the first time. So it is so easy to work with, and now that I've done this, there's 100 other things that I'd like to try with it. So anyways, this is I used the Rossette Trim with the bird die, Sizzix die that I have. I put it through twice because I wanted the her wing to be a separate color. This flower is from For the Love of Art that I used for her eye. And the other side looks like this. And the paper that I used is the K&Company handmade stack that I picked up at scrapbook.com. It looks like that. And what I did was, this is a photo of my husband and I used my scalloped oval Fisker's punch to punch out that picture. Then I used the next size up to punch out the background one. I put them both on dimensional tape. I distressed the edges with some walnut distress ink. This rose and this rose are also from For the Love of Art, and this I believe is an I Am Roses rose, and I altered the color with some of my Lindy's Stamp Gang, and I'm sorry I don't remember the color that I used. And inside, and this stick pin, this is a stick pin here, and this is from Cassie's store as well. It's it's one of these with the diamond top, and what I did was I used this little metal. Let's see if I don't drop this. I use this little, metal piece and just put the pin through. Another idea to use it is, just to put a little pearl in the center of it, and then you have a sweet little metal embellishment. But at any rate, that's the stick pin that I made, and I added some glass beads and other pearlized beads to it. And then behind the flower and the photo is a little tag that I made. It says Lovebirds. This is some of I distressed it with walnut ink, or walnut distress ink. This is some of my coffee stained seam binding and a little piece of trim that I received from Lydia. And inside is just a little note from my husband. And it just tucks behind the flower and behind the photo like that. And I thought it just came out super sweet. And lately I've been collecting like canvas, the 12 by 12 canvas sheets, and some cork sheets and different things like that. I really want to make a multimedia mini album. My husband gave me a sewing machine for Christmas, and you know, I want to make a multimedia mini album, you know, out of the canvas. So I know this tag is going to be perfect to use with that project. So I'm going to save this tag to go in that project. So I thought it came out really sweet. So I also did another one, and this is using the Sizzix tag die as well. It's the one that has the two different types of tags, you know. This is the one with the rounded edge. I used the ivory colored Rossette Trim, and I sprayed it with my scintillating silver. I don't know if you can tell, but I did. And down here is some of the tiny little flat back pearls, and I only adhered it here and on the other side, so that in the middle, when I am ready to use this tag in that multimedia project that I'm going to do, I'm sure I'll want to put a sentiment or a photo or something behind there. But for now, I stuck the feather and this tiny little closed rosebud from I Am Roses. And this little heart, when I made this bird, you know, I didn't use her burgundy wing. I used the ivory wing, so I turned the burgundy wing into a little heart. You know, I just cut down the middle and turned it into a little heart there. This little acrylic flower is also from Cassie's store, and they look like this, and they're super, super sweet. They're really quite cool. So that's that side. And on the back, it's a picture of my cousin Leanne, me and my sister. And I used some of the old Lost and Found paper, and I went over it with Mod Podge. And then I used half of a doily in the background. I put a feather behind the photo. This small little pink rose, you could find this paper rose at Cassie's store as well. I adhered another little tiny little closed rosebud from I Am Roses there. This is some of that circle bling from Recollections, and so is the halfback pearl. And I just adhered a little Eiffel Tower charm there. So I think that came out really sweet. So this tag too will be in the multimedia project that I want to start. It's I think it's just going to be, you know, a book of my favorites, you know, my favorite things and stuff. So I thought this side came out really sweet as well. I mean, this Rossette Trim just gives, you know, it a romantic feel, I think. So that's it. I wanted to share these two things with you, and you know, tell you to go ahead and click on over to Cassie's store and check her out. She's got some really cool things and excellent prices, and you won't be disappointed. And I love this Rossette Trim. I think it's my new favorite. So there you go. Thanks for watching, ladies. Bye now.